Right, so Liam, do me an assessment of tone, the lower limbs, okay?
So I'm just going to move your legs around if that's okay. So just go nice and relaxed.
And just tell me what you feel when you're doing that.
So it's feeling quite... Obviously the ankle's coming off the bed and it's quite stiff.
Yes. Okay, so tone's increased.
And I'm just going to... if you can just bend your knee, that's great. Just let your foot go nice and okay, so no clonus.
No clonus. Good, excellent. Good technique.
Is that right? Not so. That's good. Go nice and floppy. And no clonus.
Okay. Let's do a very quick power assessment.
Okay. So, keep your leg nice and straight and can you lift it off the bed? That's great. Don't let me push it down. Don't let me push it down. That's fine, that's really good. And same on this one, so can you lift it up? That's great. Don't let me push it down. That's fine.
Okay, so what do you think?
So that's probably a 3.
So they're weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were talking about different strengths for this MRC grade, which is a really annoying thing. But 0 is nothing.
Yep.
1's a flicker. And then if you flip to the other end of the scale, 5 is normal. And 4 is very subtle weakness, which means that you have to put some serious oomph in to beat the person. And that leaves you with 2 and 3 to figure out. And basically 2 would be perfectly reasonable if you lived in space, where there was no gravity, but you really can't move against gravity. And 3, you can sort of beat gravity, but you're very, very easily overcome by an examiner, which is why you need to put effort in, because if you don't put effort into your power examination, you're going to miss a 4 out of 5. Whatever you do, please do not put pluses and minuses. That way lies insanity. Right, okay. So we've seen some hip flexor weakness. What about hip extensor?
Okay, so can you... I'm just going to slam a hand on it. Push it into the bed. Really hard, really hard. Okay, so that's definitely a 5.
Good.
And just save on this leg. So, oh God, you're strong. Push it into the bed. Really good.
Right, alright. Okay, so your worst nightmare is being asked to examine sensation in neurology, or having to rely on a sensory assessment to make your diagnosis. So there are very few times when it's useful. And so the general rule of thumb in neurology is that the more time you spend doing a sensory exam, the less helpful it is. So you've got to find a way to do it quickly. So I always start with a neuro tip. Okay, and I will say, I stick you with a pin, sharp, that's sharp, and in the hands, sharp, okay, and down here.
A lighter kind of sharpness, yeah.
Different?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me if it changes.
Yeah, it's sharper as you get near the knee, yeah.
And the other day it was actually unpleasantly sharp up here, is it still?
Yeah, it's getting sharp.
Where, is it sharper in the hand still than it is in the legs, even here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Not a lot in it, there's not
okay. But basically, in your legs, the pin,
yeah.
You're not feeling the pin so much. Okay. Now, if you're going to replicate that, then you want to see whether temperature sensation, which goes up the same path, is impaired as well. So you decide of the tuning fork. It's cold. And cold in the hand.
Cold.
Is it a different temperature?
Now that's getting colder.
So it feels
it's really cold.
Unpleasantly
above
cold.
The knee,
yeah. So a sort of unpleasant coldness.
Yeah, and then
if you've not got a tuning fork, and let's face it, why should you? You can always pop the bit off the tendon hammer. Cold?
Yeah. It's very cold.
Okay, so there's a disturbance of pinprick and temperature sensation. The question then is, what about things like joint position and vibration sense? So if you've had your tuning fork and you've done your temperature, it takes you no time at all to...
Oh.
Buzzing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Buzzing in the fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it buzzing in the feet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that feels normal.
Yeah.
And then if I wiggle your toe, and the deal with this is grab the toe either side of the toenail, and for this one I'm going to get you to shut your eyes, and I'm going to move your toe either up or down.
Yeah.
Tell me which way it moves now.
Down.
What about now?
Up.
Okay, what about now?
Up.
What about now?
Up.
What about now?
Up.
What about now?
Down.
Good. Okay. And my general tip, okay, is you don't need to do the neuro tip, dull, sharp, eyes closed, all that stuff. It's either they can feel it sharp or it's not, you know, and whether the eyes are open or closed is immaterial. So the only time you want to get anybody to close their eyes is for joint position sense. That's fine. Very good. That's all we need to do.